So we very nearly reached the end of Photo of the Week for 2025. If you take a look through the videos, you will know that each week has been a different subject. And within those subjects, some of the weeks have ended up being a colour study. And if you know anything about the colour wheel, or if you've heard about it, you'll know that there are things called the primary colours and the secondary colours. And there are 3 each of those. Now I've already done the primary colours, which are red, yellow and blue. So there are also secondary colours then, and there are 3 of those. I've already done 2 of them. So this week, as we're very near the end, I decided that I'd have to do the 3rd one. But which colour is it? Is there any way I can give you a clue? I mean, would it be in the tea leaves? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to this week's gallery. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's gallery. I hope you're doing well. And if you haven't already guessed, the subject colour this week is the colour orange, which is the 3rd of the secondary colours of the paint colour wheel. I had to do the final colour because it didn't seem right not to have the full set of the primary colours and the secondary colours. And I really enjoyed the challenge as well. It was a bit of a challenge, I suppose, because we've already had the autumn colours where there's been a lot of oranges and rust colours. So to go out and actively look for colours that aren't to do with leaves has been quite interesting and quite fun. And the gallery this week is a mixture of both objects that I found around home and obviously going out and about around Banbridge. Now the camera this week was the Nikon the D5300 and the 35mm lens, and really there's nothing much more for me to say other than here's this week's gallery, all about the colour orange, and I hope you enjoy it. So there you are, the gallery for orange. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, I like to choose a photo of the week, and for me the winner is this one. you agree with my choice? As always, feel free to leave a comment down below if you'd have chosen something different. I'd love to hear from you. Well, there you are, week 51's gone. Hard to believe. That means that I've done a whole year of Photo of the Week, and it's been both a challenge and a struggle sometimes as well, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I hope that in some way it's maybe even inspired you to get out and take photographs. I know for me the idea of having a subject to work on has been really beneficial, and I've enjoyed just going out and looking at things in different ways, maybe going back to the same area with a different view or a different subject in mind. It's been really good, and maybe that's something you can do as well. But I hope you'll come back next week where we will find out what the final photo of the week is, and until then, cheerio.